Welcome back to The Walking Dead. This episode is called Look at the Flowers, which is obviously a reference to Lizzie. So this must be the moment she let him out.
Coming down to give me my last rites. Seems to me you ought to be lining up your skin queen in your crosshairs.
What do you think this is?
Uh-huh.
Damn. The stone's on you.
For you and her out.
Even though it's kind of fucked up, I
I
just love Carol.
Badass. But you missed your shot.
She'll do anything to get her revenge.
What happens if I muff it too?
If you do it fast.
Not quite as fast as I would have wanted, but yeah, he did deliver.
It's done. All right, I held up my end. Now I am asking you to hold up yours.
Well, technically,
Just walk me through those gates so I
she
can open
did
up a
say
new
on the
chapter
condition
in
that you do
Book
it
of
fast.
Negan.
So you didn't fully
Not
come
going back.
through.
Not yet. I need to be alone. Shit like that takes time.
Damn, that's cold. I still love Carol though. I mean, it's not like they knew each other exceptionally well before this. When did that happen? What happened?
How are you feeling?
And let's hear him out before we jump to conclusions. We're all on the same side here.
Thanks, Ezekiel.
I struggled for a while. I buried myself in work and community duties, and that work manifested a voice from the void, and
Can you just get to it, my
she
guy?
became a friend.
I like it here. I think some routine could be good for me.
It's kind of a dump. You sure about that?
Meet the new people. It's okay, Miko.
Yeah, come on, Yumiko. You should go.
Ezekiel.
Aww. This better not be the last time they see each other. I'll be very upset. Oh shit. He knows. Shit's about to go
She was with
down.
Negan. Did he?
Obviously. What the fuck?
Take off your mask.
Just start running, dude. Just run for your life. He's gonna kill you.
What is she saying to you?
She's saying that you are going to kill me.
Move closer.
Or do that.
No.
Just
That still counts as Beta killing him, I think. Yeah, me too, man. Like, bye. Why this dude doesn't just try to stab him in the back of the head, I don't know. I mean, he knows he's a dead man. Disgusting, disgusting. Well, Negan, you're wanted by both sides right now, so yeah, I would definitely try to lay as low as possible.
Where's Alpha?
Oh no.
whatever Lydia told you.
Where is she?
A mask in her head. No, I know. I am getting
I already
to
gave
that.
the head to Carol.
Get to it. Her throat. Now you talk about silencing the whisperers. I silenced the alpha.
True,
Why
true.
the hell else you think that your girlfriend let me out of that cell?
Even Negan thinks they're a couple. Makes sense. Everyone does. The fuck was that? That was creepy as hell. What the fuck? If you're wearing headphones, it's especially creepy because it goes from like one to the other. Oh, hell no. That's creepy as fuck. I mean, I know she's dead, but Carol, you've struggled with hallucinations like your whole life, it seems. Yeah, just stab him in the back of the head, please. No, not the... Idiot. Even if he failed, I still would have tried to stab Beta in the head, you know? Maybe we'll all get lucky and Beta and Alpha's head will just settle down here in this nice little store. Live a quiet life, leave everybody alone. can have dreams, you know?
I'm sorry you're mad at me. Please don't be mad at me.
Ah, fuck
sorry.
you.
Being out on your own. You've tried it before.
I mean, I would kind of like to know as well. Oh, hello. Nice. A little gross, but nice. Oh shit, Ezekiel. Keep it together. You got this. Where are the other two? Yumiko? Eugene? Alright, I mean, he handled it himself, but where are the other two? Alright, so he's just a country singer. Are we actually gonna get to hear him sing? Really? Got a little music. This makes me worried about copyright, but oh well.
Dad was right about you. You're just a brainless clown.
Please don't bring up Ed.
There was no peace on the ocean.
Almost forgot about him, too.
Do you hear me, you empty-headed slit?
You know, most people will watch that and think...
Cues.
Yeah, they'll think that Carol's just stupid and she, you know, got herself in this situation. I swear it was the voice of Alpha that broke the roof.
No, it's because you liked it.
I mean, he probably did like it just a little bit. What?
We kneel for the new Alpha.
Oh, what? He's like, cool. Oh, how lovely. He has an audience again. Are you crying, my guy? Everything about him, I just don't understand.
This time, except for it turns out my baby can kill people by spitting bullets at them.
That has to have been a comic reference right there.
Daryl.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
It is very difficult to hate Negan. Like, I constantly remind myself about Glenn, but it is very difficult to stay mad at him. Oh, wow.
No.
Well, at least now we know for sure that they won't turn from the bite, but the bite will still kill them. That sucks. Damn, you're still stuck. Fuck. Alright, Carol, come on, figure something out.
Finally time. Ezekiel. And if you go back, Daryl could be next.
I could never
Doubt
let
it.
that happen.
Ow, 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 ow. There we go. Badass Carol. Pretty sure she broke her arm, though. Alright. Heading into the city has never been good in the past, but maybe this time will be different.
I admit it. I liked it. It was nice feeling like I mattered again, like I was respected.
Well, that's nice and all, but it's not like you didn't earn your punishment. What the fuck? That's fucked up. I don't really want to laugh.
Oh my God, hi!
What the hell? This girl's got hair dye and shit. What? And a gun and a machine gun. What the? Who the fuck? Feel better now? Ugh, that's disgusting. He used part of her face to put on his. That's disgusting. Disgusting. That is absolutely horrifying. What the fuck? No. Did not like that. Well, it was a pretty good episode. It definitely was slower, but that's kind of to be expected, considering what should have been the episode right before this, Alpha died. So naturally you kind of gotta wind down a little bit before you build back up to something else. And clearly Beta is on a warpath right now, and of course had to skin part of her face off to complete his mask, because he's just that kind of guy. Best storyline of the episode, I definitely think, is Carol, Negan, and Daryl. I suppose you could consider those separate storylines, but to me that's all kind of dealing with the same thing. I've said it before many times, I do not forgive Negan for what he did. I never will, but I really enjoy delving deep into his character and him talking about how he did enjoy, being free again. But despite that, he kept his end of the deal, so I cannot fault him for, not helping the heroes out. And at this point, there's been a lot of scenes between Negan and Daryl, but it's been a little while since the last one, and they're always welcome. The two of those characters play off each other really well. And there haven't been, any scenes with just Negan and Carol, and I really like those scenes. Those are great. I really hope they give me a lot more of that, either by the time the season is over or in the next season. Next best storyline, I think, actually is Eugene's, Ezekiel's, and Yumiko's, where they're going out to meet this person finally. It wasn't perfect. I think it was a little bit choppy in terms of pacing, but there were some good moments with Ezekiel and Eugene really opening up about their reasoning for going on this little adventure, as well as why it means so much to them. And I also like that Yumiko and Magna had that little talk where Magna says, no, you should go out and have an adventure this time, and I kind of agree. Yumiko spends a lot of time trying to be the leader of a place where I think she might just need to get out there and, do her own thing. And to me, the worst storyline of the episode was Beta's, not because it was bad, just because it was definitely the weakest of the three. I mean, essentially, it's just a lot of scenes of a man just absolutely losing his mind even more than he already has, so didn't really do too much for me other than really gross me out when he skinned part of her face off. Very glad they didn't show him do it, but still, the aftermath was enough. I didn't like that. Cinematography in this episode was pretty average, I think. It wasn't really outstanding in any way that I can think of. Music was interesting just because they actually had one of his supposed country songs playing. If I knew more country music, I'd be able to say if that was a cover of another country song or if it was just completely original. Either way, that was kind of neat. The editing and pacing of this episode were definitely very slow, but again, I kind of expected that, and I understand why. They had a pretty big climax with Alpha's death, so you kind of need to take a moment to breathe in this episode. But even more, this is why I think this episode should have happened last week, and they should have had Michonne's episode way earlier this season. And in terms of story, it was definitely a very character-heavy episode, but it's obvious that they're building up Beta to be the new main villain of the show. Obviously, he already was one of the main villains, but now, he's the centerpiece. Overall, I'd give the episode an 8 out of 10. It was pretty good, not bad, but also not exceptional or anything. But I'm definitely excited to see what happens next week, especially with Ezekiel, Eugene, and Yumiko's storyline, because who the hell was that girl at the end? Why does she have hair dye to change her hair, first of all? Wherever she's from clearly has resources, because she also has a machine gun. She's a total mystery. I can tell she's either going to be a character I really hate or really like. And that's about it. Who the fuck is that?